Okay, so obviously had a bit of a busy start to the night. We obviously pretty rushed between driver's brief and warm up, so didn't really get a chance to quickly grab the camera. And then we're out in the early heats because they were talking about shuffling some cars around and, classes around, but then didn't. So anyway, missed doing a bit of a pre-race, but yeah, obviously here at Kihikihi Speedway tonight for their King Country Champs. So 2 heats with roughly about 15 cars, and then 25 lap feature, or 10 laps for the heats, then 25 laps for the feature. Out of grid number 9 for the heat 1, and see what we can do from there. We're kind of interesting to see how it goes. Obviously trying a few different little things here. It's a good chance to kind of get some time in to really experiment just a little bit. Obviously I've only run 2 meetings so far at one track, so I haven't really got a feeling for Bay Park just yet. So just a matter of kind of learning the team and just doing a bit of things to maybe suit me and also advance the car just a little bit as well. So yeah, we'll see how we go on this first heat. yeah, heat one's over, so kind of made a little boo-boo or mistake myself, and kind of got just up inside someone, made the world's lightest contact, and just ended up both of us spinning. So unfortunately, I had to go a bit to the back with a lap or so into the race, which is probably best case scenario, going to the back with almost the whole race still to run. Gave me plenty of time to kind of claw back to where I need to get to, and run over the line, side by side for third. But I think Mark Williams just got us by a nose, so kind of had it figured out, and a few little things that we did for that heat race kind of gave us some good feedback or definitely got a good starting point of where we should be for some of the smaller tracks. Obviously Bay Park, where we usually run it or have run it so far, has all been kind of what we call big tracks for New Zealand. So yeah, Kihikihi's quite a tight little bull ring with a small amount of banking, probably a little bit more than most tracks. So just kind of figuring out a package to suit. So obviously got some little fans here that obviously just turned up sort of halfway through a video, so get to be part of it. So I'll sign off here and just make some few changes for the next heat and go from there. Oh, so I think I missed heat 2. Obviously ran, well, one heat 2. Yeah, kind of, I ran the bottom most of the heat race, and I could hear Max kind of just come out behind me, and I knew it was only a matter of a time. He managed to get around me, and managed to slide it back into 3 and 4, kind of covered off. I did see him come back up my left side to try slide me, but obviously I carried enough speed into the corner to kind of have him covered off. So he got the win in there. Started on pole as well. We qualified second in points, I think, with a tie with Guppy. And I think we got I guess the preference of being that we had a heat win. And won the drag race off the start. Probably led the first 3 or 4 laps or something. Just running the top, I felt like that was where it was going to be. And kind of got bamboozled again. I saw Guppy coming on the inside a few times, and kind of just crossed my fingers and hoped that you know, the top would just continue to clean and get better, and like I said, the bottom would burn off. But obviously it just never came to me. So congrats to Hayden. Like I say, he did a stellar job on the bottom, kind of got by me and just cleared away. I kind of went to run the bottom for like a lap or so and just decided it wasn't for me, and where we were set up, we were kind of there to kind of open the car up on the top and let her eat. So kind of persisted with that, and hope, like, just with the way the car's handled so far up to this point, how it tends to get tighter through the race, I had my fingers crossed that it would kind of keep coming too, which I found it was for a small section. But yeah, like I said, it was a super short race. I don't think it was the full 25 in the end. I know we're kind of running a little bit tight on time. It's actually had almost like nearly a 30 event program tonight, so yeah, it was a busy night. But yeah, again, like I say, congrats to Hayden. Drove a hell of a race. Yeah, P2. So you know, if you look at our performance, P4, P3, now P2. So I guess it's keep watching for these the next video, because kind of it only leaves one thing now. So next week for us is at the Springs, hopefully. It'll be our first event at the Springs for the year, so really looking forward to that. Getting back to, you know, kind of where I've done a lot of laps. Used to be my home track, but yeah, I mean, it's always, you know, the Springs is kind of the mecca of Speedway, or especially open wheel Speedway here in New Zealand. So winning at the Springs is the be all and end all in open wheel racing. Like if you can win there, you can kind of win anywhere, and you know that if you've won there, you've had a deserving win. So yeah, again, congrats to all the guys, and thanks to all the guys that stood in. I know I had Little Jay on the crew tonight, obviously Alfie and Calvin as well. So kind of Campbell's floating around because he was obviously just having a night off tonight to make his comeback for the Springs next week, I believe. So yeah, like I say, just congrats to everyone, and you know, Team 1-2 is nothing to be sad about. And you know, the bittersweet of this whole deal is obviously Guppy's running my shocks, well, HRD factory cane shocks. So just you know, you hate to lose, but you know, to have your own car win it, it's bittersweet. And, you know, just it's a great thing, and to run second to your teammate's not the worst thing either. And I see that Dean Cooper actually won the sprint car feature, so congrats to Dino. He's done it hard and ran second plenty of times, and so obviously finally got it done tonight. So shout out to old Dean Cooper. Sneaky Dean, you've done it, mate. Yeah, signing off here, and like I say, hopefully see you guys at Western Springs next week.